or 50 miles outside of Moscow right after takeoff and killed 71 people on board, including 3 people linked to Uranium One, Lube Capital, and the fake Russian dossier. Since the story is so big, we wanted to be sure we covered this for you so you can follow along with what's going on here. Witnesses to the incident said they heard a loud boom right before seeing the plane in the air with flames crashing into a field just outside of town. The pattern of debris was widespread, indicating the plane was blown up either from inside or possibly from the ground. The pilot obviously had no idea this would happen since there was no distress call, meaning there was nothing alarming at the time of the explosion. When Fox News reported on this, they left out some of the pertinent information, such as who was on board that plane. We have the passenger list right here, and I will leave a link below to the PDF so you can see it. It's a tragedy that the deep state operatives and globalists in our government, working with other crooks around the world who are just as evil, decided the lives of these passengers were of no value and murdering them was imperative to cover their crimes. The first was Ivanov Anatolovich, who is the CFO of Rosatom overseas, the Russian company involved in Uranium One mining. Some people who don't understand the structure of big companies are unaware there can be more than one chief financial officer of a company. Anatolovich was the CFO of the overseas division of Rosatom. He would have had knowledge about the financial aspects of the Uranium One deal made with Crooked Hillary and Trader 44, which is why this is significant and looks as if, since the release of the Nunes memo, the Democrats and the deep state are looking to cover their tracks. There was another passenger, also Sergei Pinchenko, who was murdered on that plane. He was the Russian intelligence operative connected to Uranium One and was Source D, providing fake information for the dossier created by Christopher Steele, which provided false information in order to get a FISA warrant on Carter Page, a volunteer for the Trump campaign in 2016. Pinchenko also went by Million Pinchenko and Sergey Million. An article dated March 29th, 2017 in the Wall Street Journal says he was the head of a Russian-American business group and the source of the fake Russian dossier. You have to remember the Wall Street Journal is a liberal publication. They are not friendly to President Trump's administration, and back in March last year, they were publishing this article on the fake Russian dossier, and yet, even today, the lunatic left is still pushing Russia, 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 when it's really Democrats, Democrats, Democrats. Then there was Igor Gromov from Chicago. He was a Russian attorney he was an American Russian attorney linked to Lube Capital, which appears to be the company used by many Democrats in the deep state money laundering operation, linked to sex trafficking, MS-13, and Amalgamated Bank, which is linked to the company providing G4S security for the Miami nightclub, and the 34BJ Union, which oversaw the time disposal trash company that caused the train crash carrying the Intelligence Committee members to their annual retreat, as well as the hospital where Scalia and Seth Rich were transported for treatment. Trader 44 and Clinton's Russians and the mobsters are also linked to this man. This is per a Anon post, which includes the public records of Gromov's career, and then there are many posts on the Anon boards linking all of these together. This does not appear to be a coincidence. It appears to be a hit job where 71 people died as a result of information 3 people had on deep state operatives in the government. This is a global issue. After the release of the Nunes memo, the 13,000 sealed indictments, and the subsequent arrests that have been made, this horrific action taken by the deep state to silence people and send messages to others is unacceptable. However, this will get worse before it gets better. As I've repeatedly stated, these events are not only false flags, which are meant to distract us from the Democrats and the deep state criminals, they're also meant as silencing factors. According to QAnon, who, regardless of the thoughts of others, is very accurate, Gitmo is full, and the second prison is being used now, which we believe could be on Diego Garcia, another military base with high-level security. Thanks to some of the viewers last night on the live show, we were able to decipher some of the messages we're getting from the Anon boards, which includes that second prison on Diego Garcia. At this point, it's important to remember you're not going to see Jeff Sessions come out and be flamboyant about his work. He's not going to be tipping off these criminals. Mueller is on Trump's side and isn't investigating any Russian collusion. Mueller is in the spot where he must cooperate or face the consequences of his support of the deep state, and he is able to see what's really going on. He knows his fate would not be a good one if he does not cooperate. Trey Gowdy is going back to being a federal prosecutor, which is very helpful to the Trump administration and the prosecution of key players in the destruction and corruption of the past administration, such as Trader 44's 8 years of total denial of the Constitution and what the United States stands for. These people who are exposing this crime are in grave danger. President Trump, Devin Nunes, Jeff Sessions, Trey Gowdy, even Mueller himself are in the kind of danger as this Russian plane that was blown up yesterday. This is serious, folks, and it's time to understand what's going on here. These people have no issue murdering innocent people to cover themselves in their tracks. We're in danger every day when we speak the truth, but it's necessary, as is our vigilance in the efforts to bring these crooks to justice and protect America.
Thanks for watching the April LeJeune Show. You can help keep conservative messages reaching American patriots by donating to our Patreon at patreon.com/April LeJeune. You can make a one-time donation or a monthly gift. Send links to your family and friends. Make sure to tune in to our live show Sundays at 6 p.m. Mountain for up-to-date information from fellow patriots across the United States. And thank you once again for supporting the April LeJeune Show.